Hey guys, this is just a recording, and I'm gonna talk to you about bullying. I know I've said this quite a long time, and a lot of times, but bullying is wrong. You should never do it. If you see bullying, you should try to stop it because there's a saying I keep hearing about like if you just let bullying happen and ignore it, it's just the same as bullying. You're letting that thing keep going and going. You shouldn't always try to stop bullying because you might save someone's life and hell, you may never know that person might be your wife, your husband, your spouse, whatever gender or whatever you want to be, your love or friend, or like a sister type of friend, or brother-like friend. You never know. You should always try to help out. You might change that person's life. You may think you didn't do anything good or like anything special, but to them you keep helping them and just saying, hey, cut it out, that's not right, you should stop bullying this person. You may even make them feel really special, and it might matter to them. I'm gonna talk about a few things in my not in my days. I don't want to feel old, but I'm doing stuff as I'm talking about this. But when I was like growing up, I've been bullied. And I'm gonna try to remember the earliest, where when I was in elementary, I used to walk bunny. Walk bunny. I don't know why I'm like rattling. I don't know why, but anyway, I was rattling. My voice was kind of like weird. People kept asking me, why do you talk like that? It still happens quite often, but not a lot since then. I didn't know why I was born. I don't know when we found this out. I think when I was 18 I found it out. And you might not be able to understand me, but please listen again to hear me out. I have cru du chat or cry du chat. That's how I say it. CRIDUCHAT. You can look it up on Google. It's a rare disability and linked to, I don't know if it's linked to autism, but I know it's, related to Down syndrome. And when I was little, my teeth was all over the place, and I finally got it done. Like, I started wearing braces when I was 15 or 16. No, 16 and 17. I did the metal part when I was 16, and then the wires 17, and I had an expander, and it helped me get a beautiful smile. Anyway, yeah. I was made fun of the way I walk, the way I talk. I kept pausing like I am now when talking. And it took me a while to say what I really wanted to say, and people would just walk it off, like walk off. And I'm like, So I wore hearing aids, the little overhook thing. I wish I had them still. But anyway, yeah, I was weird back then. I was like bullied and all that. Not as much as others, but bullying is bullying, no matter what. And let me think. When in middle school, it kind of calmed down a little bit, but not as much. No, that wasn't middle school. That was junior high school, where it calmed down, but we're not there yet. And anyway, about that middle school, it was kind of words, the same thing. Why do you talk like that? Being made fun of, and my voice, I was like, why do you talk like that? And be like laughing behind my back or whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm not really thinking about it, like a lot of things where some teachers was kind of, we were great and I loved them, and some people were just like butts. They were butts and being rude. And they didn't even know I had a disability until like the almost ending of the year, and they were trying to fill out things out, and I was like, my mom, before she died, was a aide, teacher's aide type of thing, and she's like, really, you don't even look at their files until the end of the year? And they're like, no, and they didn't know what to say. So yeah. In like gym or something, this girl was like talking about like gigolo or then I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't know like something gigolo, and I know now what it is, but then I was like, I don't know what a gigolo is. And I started crying, and the teacher came up and was like, what's wrong? And something, I'm like, just talking about something about gigolo, and like, do you know what a gigolo is? And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. She's just being, and, oh my God. And it took me I didn't think about it until like, now I was like, oh, yeah. And I might do a little presentation. I was thinking about doing it during my life, but that's something you do when you have like a lot of subscribers or whatever and stuff. So, but it's gonna be like based off this introduction I'm doing, where I'll be like doing an animation thing. And junior high, it kind of calmed down a little bit. But in junior high, I think it was junior high, where they kept making fun of me in the locker room. and I was kind of getting, so I told my mother. Um, my parents always, I mean, they did care, they did, and I'm thankful for it. And I feel sorry for the people, not feel sorry, but I'm sorry that if you told your parents about this and they didn't believe you, please just let me tell you this, it was not your fault. It was not your fault. And big hugs for you. And I've been always told to ignore it, just ignore them. And yeah, where my mom went up to the teachers and gym teacher, and they were like, "Do you want her to have her own room to change in?" I'm like, "Why does she have to be having like punished to go in another room when it's the other people's fault, the other girl's fault?" And I don't know why, I was kind of excited. I wanted to use the showers in the schools. I don't know why, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's like, why does she have to be punished? And then there's this social study teacher. I have two teachers in my school life that has the same name. I'm not sure if it was Miss Williamson or Miss Williams. I think Miss Williams was the 6th or 5th grade teacher, but the one I'm talking about, I had curly brown hair and glasses, and she was like, oh, trying to be funny, but she's not. Trying to humor it. And they had this meeting, and my parents went in. My mom was so angry at her, but my mom would help me out, like help me and my other special ed friends, like fill in the blanks, it will help and all that. And this my science teacher didn't mind that, and the social studies teacher didn't mind that, because I would try to hurry, and I'll be like, I can't write, and my handwriting was crappy, like really, really crappy. Even if it wasn't rushed and it was crappy, it was really crappy, and I couldn't read it if I was rushed. So that's what my mom did for us. And back at the meeting, where they were talking, and the teacher with curly hair, long hair, and the glasses was like, well, what else does she need? A pillow? And my mom just got so mad. She was like, almost got up when Dad had her when they were still together, pushed her knee down. It was like, okay, Mom, don't worry about it. And after that, that teacher wasn't allowed in conferences anymore. Ow. Don't dig yourself, please. It hurt. And, yeah, she wasn't allowed in any more, classroom, or not classroom, I hope so, but in any meetings. Because of that, it seems like she will not be there again. Because I guess they were like, oh my god, oh my god. And in high school, it was just completely just no. I don't know if it was middle school I started crying because I didn't want to go to school. My mom kind of got angry at me and was like, why are you taking so long? Each morning I would be crying until she found out. And in high school I did the same thing, and she's like, yeah. Well, this one time where Mom was, I think I don't know what day it was, the end of school or like the end of me being at school, or I don't think so because she came to visit me or whatever, and we were trying to get through the hallway, and I guess she saw someone like push me and stuff, and she got mad. She's like, "Oh, push me! I'll show you." Thinking I'm a student, I'll push you around or something. And so yeah, and I had this guy. I'm trying to get into class, so I don't want to be late in my science class. I love science anyway, you can see that. And I was in this like little room, bubble outside door, like outdoor, kind of like room thing. And we had like you go in, then there's a couple of classrooms, like maybe 3. And I was trying to get into the little area, and this dude, he was hesitant, and he kept holding the door, and I was like, I'm trying to get in, and he wouldn't, and I would get really, really mad. And second day, we had blue and gold days. Blue for social class and gold for blah 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 class. And yeah, and the second time, sorry, he kicked me in my like shin, and I was like, and I was like walking out, dragging my really bad thing, and I was like crying, and he started laughing. Well, he tried to not cook, what, tried to kick my bag off, like trying to push it down the stairs or whatever. And I had it under my little arm, trying to hold it while trying to open the door, and it kicked me in my shin. And then a couple of days later, it's like my mom came in, and she thought it was like some like guy being a crush or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it was her, but she's like, not really saying oh, but she just thought it was some kid just like kind of flirting, and he was a big, heavy set, like taller than her, and she's like, oh crap, and she talked to them, and they were like, yeah, the mother tried everything, removed the games, took him to another school, and everything, and she's removing him now. I don't know what happened to him later on, but I don't care. But he was, not she, he was, the boyfriend of this one friend I had, who's still my friend a little bit, but we don't talk much. But her name was just Ashley or Jessica, I don't know, I'm not good with his name, close friends. And she's like, don't worry, he's mean, I don't know why, because I was like crying. I was like, oh, I was trying to get everybody in class, or get to class without being late, and yeah, so after that, my mom took me out of class. We tried it again, but they said I didn't have the experience or like room experience, I don't know. And I was like, what? That's messed up. So we tried it again, I didn't like it. So I was homeschooled ever since. And I got my degree after when I was at MMH, Methodist Mission Home. It's a school for the disability. It's in San Antonio. You can look it up. If you need any info, just contact Terry or ask for Terry. I forgot her last name. But yeah. During that time of me being there, my mom ordered my graduation degree in 2011. It's now 2014. But I stopped doing what I was doing. But anyway, I was talking. And yeah, I just want to tell you about that. Bullying is wrong. You should never allow it. I mean, you don't watch it and not do anything. It counts as bullying. You're letting it happen. Stop it. Tell someone you think would care, or the principal, teachers, parents. Well, sometimes parents don't do anything because they're a little shit and they don't care, or they just don't think it happened. They're like, oh, no, that's not happening, denial. But tell someone who cares. Tell the principal, the teachers, the counselor. If it's like really bad, where it's like almost threatening your friends or yourself's life, call 911 and call the police. If it's that serious, where they're almost like at your house constantly texting you when you didn't give your phone number or your email. Just go to the internet service, tell them this is happening, call the police, and have your parents. I don't know if your parents are that good or that care, but just go to someone who cares, who's gonna try to be there for you. If you can't do anything, be with a friend. If you don't have friends in the outer world, there's Tumblr. It's weird for me to say Tumblr. You're like, what are you talking about? Tumblr? Well, doesn't matter what. Friends are friends, no matter the distance. They will be there for you. They will care for you. And everything. Do not let bullying happen. Definitely if it's your own brother or sister or twin or whatever, friend, a girl you may know, or just some unknown girl or boy or whatever, just stop it. You could be friends later on. Even if it's an enemy and you don't like them, you could be friends later on. Try to stop it. Just say, hey, it ain't right. Stop it. And then if I say, get proof, don't know what the people who record bullying on YouTube, they are messed up, they're fucked up, and everything is wrong with them when they do that. If the people are trying to get hey, this happened, please send alertness, and the teachers aren't doing anything, I understand. That is okay, but if you're just doing it, just to record it and laugh, do not do it, because that is messed up. That is messed up, and you should go to the deepest realm for that, to hell for that, because you are being an asshole and you are being a butt. You are being a butt. A mean butt. And I'm just telling you this. That is my story. And there's other things. If you need someone, YouTubers are there. YouTubers will be there, or they should be, or the kind people can be there. You watch their videos, it'll make you happy. Not ignore them. Just ignore what they're saying, just ignore them. Listen to videos, they make you happy, they make you laugh. Captain Sparkles, Sky Does Minecraft, Jerome, Ariel, Zombie Unicorns, Sly Foxhound, and Simone's, and so much more. They've been down the road you have been. And I want you to know that you are not going through this alone. Doesn't matter if they're having it worse than you, having it less than you. Bullying is bullying, and you are not alone. Don't let anyone tell you that it is not bullying. Do not let anyone tell you it's not bullying because of some little, like, kind of joking, teasing. If you don't like it and tell them stop and they don't and they continue, that is bullying. And that is my story, and I said that last time and I keep interrupting it, but that is my story. Some YouTubers save lives, well, not actually save lives, but some can do, like, hey, stop, blah, 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 blah. But some do by helping them laugh, helping them smile, helping them relax, and look forward to the next video because that just makes them happy that they can save a life. Because a life is very special and you should keep living. And there's this thing, I forgot what it's called, like something about gays, transsexuals, or transgendered people and all that, and it's like you'll be fine and stuff. I don't know, but it's like with Ellen, I forgot her last name, but all those sorts of people will be there who want to make you smile, make you laugh. They care about you. They might not know, they might be saving lives, but they really appreciate it when they hear, hey, I've been really depressed and you just makes me smile every time I'm having it, when I'm not and when I am having a bad day. They feel very flattered and they want to save your life and keep on doing it. And that is my story. That is my story for bullying. My story about bullying, about what you should do about bullying, and what else about bullying. And that is all. This is Simc89, aka Sky Sweet. I'll talk to you later.